Everybody, hello everybody and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch with Visible Finger Poke of Doom and Curly Q.
And let's not forget Scooter Street Huffy. And I'll tell you about the story somewhere later down the road.
You mean the green blob?
Well, no, he's a hurricane coming through.
Guys, let's go ahead and get started with this edition of 5 Questions. Guys, do not forget December 19th. This coming Saturday is the Best of Wrestling Rampage. Me, Tommy, and Pops, Volume 2.
I can't wait.
So
it's going to be better than WrestleMania 2.
It will be. You don't have to watch it on multiple screens.
Yeah.
You just watch it on one.
Yeah.
That's exclusively on also 4K YouTube channel. And if you guys go to his channel, don't forget to check out some of his videos. Don't forget to go check out the Best of Pops Volume 3 and then the Best of Tommy Volume 5.
Also, 4K, he does great work over there. Me and Tommy, we really appreciate him showing respect to us that way, and he's really a great guy. And hey, brother, I love you.
So go check that out. The link for his channel will be in the description box below. Hit that link; it goes directly to his channel. Hit that subscribe button. Tell him WR sent you. And guys, let's go ahead and get started with this edition of 5 Questions.
I'm ready.
All 5 questions are asked by Cody.
Cody.
There's no other name here, so I'm not
Cody.
I'm not sure if it's the Cody.
Whoa!
It's only smoke and mirrors. Let's go ahead and go.
I am Vice President.
Well, it can't be the real Cody because he don't like us.
A lot of people don't like us.
I know.
Thoughts on the TNT Championship?
Oh, well, this has got to be Cody.
Well, to me, I'm going to be honest with you, because we don't really watch AEW.
We never will.
We don't even watch WWE either.
No, I don't even watch either.
When it comes to wrestling, we don't watch any of it.
Nope.
I tell you what.
The only way I keep contact, YouTube. Internet.
I tell you what, I watch little snippets of it, but
That's
all I do. If I want to watch wrestling, I'll take it back a notch. Okay. Back when it was good. Okay.
I'll just pretty much sum it up as.
Sum it up for us.
I'm gonna sum it up. What I think about the TNT Championship, besides AEW trying to milk some more TNT time. Besides that, I'm gonna sum it up as the inaugural TNT Championship match when Tyson did the yawn. That's what I think about the TNT Championship.
Yeah. What a great debut for a belt.
Yeah.
The baddest man on the planet, Iron Mike Tyson, is bored to death.
Yeah.
Fuck, he was more enthusiastic on the goddamn fucking fight with Roy Jones Jr. than the goddamn fucking AFW match. Remember that Roy Jones Jr. fight that he had? The exhibition he was more enthusiastic for that fight than fucking AFW's great inaugural TNT title.
I mean, I guess it's fine to have a secondary title for some mid-carders, but I don't really care.
Yeah, to be honest, ain't that a stupid title name though?
Yeah. Well, they're trying to
they're trying to smooge with the network here.
Yeah.
And I heard they got another show coming.
Oh god.
On TBS.
I don't care.
It's called AFW Lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah. Well, they already got Nitro.
Dynamite.
Dynamite, right?
Yeah.
Instead of Thunder, they can call it Lightning.
Yeah.
You know?
Thunder? A little bit. Yeah, what they could do
they
is
can't
a little
use
bit
Thunder.
of
They can't use Thunder.
They can't?
So they're going to have to use the next best thing, Lightning.
Oh, well. Yeah.
AFW Lightning will be coming on TBS.
That's right.
And I smell that coming.
The Superstation.
Yeah, the Superstation.
Right on the Superstation.
They already have
605. What is your 605?
No, I ain't going to make them on 605. They already got Dynamite Nitro. Dynamite Nitro, same thing.
Same thing.
It's same
It
thing.
blows up.
It blows up, right?
Yeah.
Well, now they can have AFW lightning.
What happens when there's thunder? There's always lightning.
Yeah, so there you go. They can have lightning.
Yeah,
Tony Khan, give me money for that because I thought of your goddamn fucking next fucking TV show.
Well, that's probably his next pay-per-view deal.
That'll be his next fucking TBS show.
That's right. Thoughts of the TNT Championship?
Don't give a fuck. It looks like trash.
It does look like garbage.
It looks
by the
like
way.
shit. Fuck. Even the 24/7 looks like shit too.
Yeah.
And by the way, who gives a fuck about that title?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like really? I didn't give. Everyone knew Cody was going to be the first champion anyway because he's the executive VP.
He is. And
Ain't that right, Cody? Who sent this question?
Yeah.
Cody knows. He's the one who sent this question.
He's trying to get that input.
He's trying to get that input. What do you think of our great company here? It's the shits, Cody. That's what I think. And who's the who's the TV? Who's the fucking TNT champion?
First I think it was Cody.
Yeah.
I think he lost it to.
I know he lost it to fucking
What do you do?
fucking what's his goddamn name?
Not Luke Harper.
No, it ain't Luke Harper anymore.
Brody Lee.
Yeah, Brody Lee.
Lost it to. I think he lost it to. Was it Darby Allin? I think.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Who gives a fuck? And by the way,
Oh, those are who's who of
by
professional
the way,
wrestlers.
Brody Lee sucks.
Yeah.
I can see why WWE canned his ass because he wasn't that fucking good, and I can see why WWE didn't push the long beard fuck.
Listen,
I can see why Bray Wyatt was the leader. I can see why Bray Wyatt was the talker.
When it comes to Luke Harper, I thought he was all right, but I didn't think he was going to be like a main eventer.
He's not no main eventer, but he acts like one.
Mm-hmm.
He acts like one. He's no fucking main eventer.
Pop's thoughts on the TNT Championship.
TNT title is a fucking piece of shit.
TNT?
Wipe my ass on it.
Okay. It's about as worthless as the Western States Heritage title.
Well, it's just as worthless as that goddamn
But
WWE.
you know what I liked
24/7
about it?
Mm.
It was more better looking than the TNT title.
I have to agree with Pops on that.
Oh, fuck.
It was more. Let's put it. It was more classier. All right, we'll put it that way.
You remember the title that always changed names in TNA? The global title, then the TV title, then the goddamn fucking shit title, and
Legends title.
Yeah, Legends
Legend title and all that.
fucking-
Yeah,
it was that. It's like that fucking title.
it's like that title. Okay.
Let's go with the next
Let's go to
question.
the next fucking question.
Oh man.
Worst gimmick match.
Worst
Now,
gimmick match.
we have, on this side, we have the Punjabi prison match.
Okay.
And we have the Kennel from Hell match. Now we should mention that the Kennel of Hell was only a one-time deal.
Yeah. And it was an Unforgiven with Al Snow and Big Boss Man. I enjoyed the build up to it though.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like the way pepper tastes? I told you I'll cook the son of a bitch if you bit me again. You don't like the way pepper tastes? Hey, you're in love with pepper. The only way you're going to get rid of him now is through the crap shoot. I enjoyed the build up. Okay? Of that.
You remember Jerry Lawler? Oh, you might get a claw.
You might get a paw stuck through your tooth.
Yeah, you might get a claw.
And Al Snow's ass is still tucked to the chair.
Yeah, when he went to go sit it.
I have to say, the build up for that match was great.
But the match itself,
The match was horrible.
yeah.
Poor Big Boss Man. Al Snow guy would deserve it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Ruined OVW too, man.
Yeah, he
He's
ruined
still-
OVW
Yeah, he
with it.
ruined that company.
But
I'm going to have to say,
In the
it's the
shitter.
Punjabi prison match. I haven't seen one good fucking Punjabi prison match.
How
At
many-
least on the Kennel from Hell, there was good build up to it.
and it was one.
And it was one. Punjabi prison, how many fucking matches was it? 4 or 5?
It's either 3 or 4. Something
3 or
like
4?
that, yeah.
You know,
But
you had fucking The Undertaker versus Big Show.
Mm-hmm.
You had Batista and the Great Khali. And then you had Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
I think that's it.
But
still, 3
That's
too
too-
many.
yeah.
And the funny part, the guy who made it wasn't even in the fucking match.
In the first one.
The Great Khali, I guess fucking Vince goes, well, fuck, this match is going to be the shits if it's Khali and Taker. Paul, get out there. Well, motherfuckers, Paul White deserve to be in this fucking match. He from Punjabi.
He's from India.
He from India. You know, and by the way, all 3 fucking Punjabi prison matches fucking sucked.
Yeah.
That I have to go with the Punjabi prison match.
It's the worst.
That's the worst. Because at least the Kennel from Hell, at least they had a good build-up to it. They get a little pass because of the build-up.
Pops, the Punjabi prison match or the Kennel from Hell? Which one was worse?
The Punjabi prison match.
Is there a reason?
It was just stupid. I mean, how many levels of motherfucking shit do you have to go through to become the winner?
Bamboo.
Yeah. You know what I'd have done? You know what I'd have done? Somehow or another, I'd have had a damn hatchet in my tights.
And then close the fucking door
Yeah,
in a minute.
We're going to close the second door in 1 minute.
And then all the doors closed, and then you just have to climb over the fucking bamboo.
Yeah, it's like, well, why don't you climb over the bamboo in the first place?
If I can climb over that bamboo, I'll be cutting that motherfucker. Goddamn motherfucker.
I'm going to have to go with the Punjabi prison match. It was just, they had too many. And
none of it made fucking any kind of a sense.
Like, none of the build-ups were good. None of the matches were any good. So, and of course, like Tommy said, the fucking originator, fucking old Kali, who said he was in the Punjabi prison matches in fucking India.
Well, were they the shits too?
Were they the shits too?
Well, India deserves that. Bali!
Bali, Bali! I hate them.
Anyway,
Yeah, the Punjabi prison match, terrible.
at least fucking the Kennel from Hell, at least fucking Al Snow and Bossman had a good build up to it.
Let's go with the next question. Were you a fan of Paul Bearer?
Yeah. I like Paul Bear.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed him more as a Percy Pringle, though, if I had to choose.
Yeah. We should mention that, in the territories and Dallas and
he was a great manager in Dallas.
He was a great manager.
He managed Rick Rude
as Percy Pringle.
Yep.
Would have his hair blonde.
Yep.
And
He would.
Somewhat act like Bobby Heenan, somewhat.
Yeah.
But who would you want to emulate after?
Yeah.
One of the better managers of all time.
They couldn't be nobody better than Bobby. If you want to dress up like Bobby Heenan and at least half pretend to be like him, who would be better than him?
And then he came to the WWF. And first it was Brother Love managing the Undertaker. To be honest, that didn't fit to me.
Nah.
But then when Paul Bear came in, it fit.
Because
and it fit because he was a real mortician.
Yeah, he was a real life mortician.
Yeah.
So.
And he asked for an urn.
Mm-hmm.
He could get an urn like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a good setup. He could make the Undertaker go by the urn and fucking have powers from the urn and use that urn as a prop and make the Undertaker more different.
And of course, you have the ghoulish voice.
Yeah, the fucking voice. Oh yeah,
the Undertaker.
The Undertaker will marry you, Hulk Hogan. You fucking orange tan motherfucker.
Are we talking about Hulk Hogan or the Express?
Well,
you better be quiet. They don't like us talking about that.
It fucking.
You know what I got to say about that right there. Play.
The fucking. And then he had the funeral parlor, which was cool.
Cool segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after he broke away from the Undertaker, he managed Mankind, which was pretty good. But Mankind really didn't need one because he actually could cut a promo.
Yeah.
But it fit because Mankind was eerie and it fit. And then he managed
feuded with the Undertaker.
Yeah, feuded with the Undertaker. He managed the Executioner, which was with Mankind.
Yeah.
He managed Vader. And then he managed Kane.
Kane.
Yeah.
Which was really good.
Yeah. Because
Paul-
because Paul Bearer got old
right.
Cade's mama pregnant
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
And
And saying Kane's alive.
Cade's alive. He's my son.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Paul Bearer in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was great. He had great talent around him. You know, Mankind, Vader, Undertaker, Kane.
You know, when you've seen Paul Bearer, at least when he was with these guys, at least these guys are top level performers or
They're good
wrestlers at
Yeah.
you know, at that time, as well as, you know, eventually you know, Paul Bearer ended up getting the he got the weight surgery because he started to get too heavy and you know, even came back for, you know, short stints. You know,
managed the Undertaker again.
Yeah,
in 2004.
2004 for WrestleMania 20.
And then he managed Kane.
Managed
again.
Kane. The concrete crep match where he was cemented at Great American Bash.
Yeah, and then he resurfaced to manage Kane in the 2010 era.
Mm-hmm. So good for Paul. Unfortunately, you know, Paul Bearer does pass away, and his ungrateful sons.
Yeah.
Didn't they sell his ring?
Yeah,
I think
unfortunately,
they did?
which is uncalled for.
His Hall of Fame ring.
I think that's a shitty thing.
Pretty shitty thing, and we should mention that Paul Bearer is a WWE Hall of Famer now.
Yeah.
So,
And see, and to me, Paul Bearer to me was an underrated manager.
he was an underrated manager.
In my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, of course, if you're gonna put him with anybody,
He's more known for the Undertaker.
Undertaker, yeah.
But Pops Paul Bearer.
Well, I thought he was great, and I thought he fit the Undertaker just perfectly because there for a while the Undertaker never even spoke, except a few words did he speak. The talker was Paul Bearer, and he made the
with
Undertaker,
the eerie voice and everything.
He made the Undertaker more bigger than what he really was. I think. Not
he
the
destroyed Hulkamania.
Yeah. You see, he you know, and with that eerie voice that it had, it was like it come from a tomb, which made it that more scary and that more great to me. As far as my part is concerned, you know, he deserved the Hall of Fame, and God bless his soul.
And of course, we should mention that at the 2020 Survivor Series, Undertaker gets down, and we see the hologram of Paul Bearer. So even Paul Bearer in 2020 is still here, right? Even in spirit.
You know that I think that was the Undertaker's idea because you know I mean.
Well, we also should mention as well that
he even showed up for his Hall of Fame.
Undertaker really doesn't show up for a lot of the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
I mean, unless he's in the back, of course. But he actually comes out for Paul Bearer's Hall of Fame and gets down on the knee and does the pose.
Yeah. So you know, because him and the Undertaker worked together for years, and he paid homage to Paul Bearer, and rightfully so, I think.
Let's go and go with the next question here. Best WWE star of the 2010s. Now we should mention that the 2010s are from 2010 to 2020. Well, 2019 technically.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're at this end because we are at the end of 2020 here. Yeah. Who would you think is the best WWE star of the 2010s?
I have two.
Consistently. Now, of course, you know, there are some that, you know, for the 2010 to 2000, maybe 13, might go with maybe CM Punk, possibly.
Yeah.
And then, if you go with that, you know, you might go into up to 2016, maybe. I don't know, Seth Rollins, maybe. I don't know, but
I have two.
Go ahead.
John Cena.
John Cena.
He ruled 2010.
He did.
You know.
He rolled up to about 2016-ish.
Yeah. So I'm about to go with John Cena.
John Cena.
And AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, who came in 2015.
Yeah.
So, not bad. Not bad. Pops.
I really don't know.
You don't really know?
I really don't know. I mean, there were so many of them that I really don't know. I really don't know.
But then again, you know, wrestling, especially for 2010 to now, has been kind of an off and on situation, especially for us.
Yeah, it's like, you know, and you know,
2010 I wasn't watching that much. I didn't watch from 2010 to maybe 2013, 14 is when I started to get back into wrestling again. And then by 2017 I was back out again. Yeah, you know, and I haven't really been back much, besides, looking at snippets and stuff, just to kind of track where I am. But I'll have to agree somewhat with your assessment on there. I mean, of course, you know, I guess people love CM Punk from 2010 to 2013 when he left.
Which I like CM Punk too. But.
I like CM Punk too, but that's, you know, it's 3 years there, decent run. Cena pretty much reigned supreme until around 2016 usually. So you would throw Cena in there.
You got to think, you know. I mean, he run the whole fucking show. Cena did.
Mm-hmm.
All the incredible matches that he had. I mean, if you want to call them that. I mean, lucky matches, bouncing against the rope and pinning people. I guess you consider that a win, but anyway, go on with the other shit. I just to set the record straight, I never did like Cena. I didn't like him in OVW when he was a prototype. I sure the hell don't like him today. So there you go.
Let's see. I guess Daniel Bryan somewhere in there. Yeah. But, you know, that's...
He only had a little brief stint.
He only had a brief stint of it.
Seth Rollins had a few brief stints in there.
But poor Seth Rollins, you know, he ain't the man no more. He's the woman.
He is the woman. I guess I have to go with Cena, I guess. You know, I mean, I guess Orton, I guess.
Yeah.
But I just didn't care for, especially Orton and Cena.
Yeah.
You know, that was kind of tough to call because I was very in and out for a lot of that decade.
Yeah.
Well, you know, me, I'm going to be totally honest with you. When I watched it, you know, Cena was on top and all the credible shit that he did to win was just unbelievable to me. So that's when I said, this is a bunch of hockey shit. So that's when I turned the TV off and said, no more wrestling for me for a while. Because that right there looks so fucking hokey and fake, I didn't believe in it.
Let's go with the last question here. Choose one to take over WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, we're going to assume this is when Vince passes away, a.k.a. never.
I love Vince. Not now, but now he's kind of out of touch. He's way out of touch.
He's way out of touch. But
I still respect him, though.
We got two options here.
Uh-huh.
Who's going to take over WWE, Tommy?
Uh-huh.
Pops. We have everybody's favorite Attitude Era booker, Vinny Roo, old Vince Russo. Or we got the new age here of show tunes and cosplay. We got Tony Khan.
Oh, God. I got my third option.
Who's the third option?
Go bankrupt.
Go bankrupt.
If I was Vince, I'd be like, fuck it. If these are the only two I have, if these are the only two that's going to run my business when I go, file for bankruptcy. Do a gag me.
Do a gag me.
Yeah, I would not let Vince Russo anywhere around my goddamn fucking promotion.
What about Tony Khan?
Never let him in. He'll never get a whiff because he's Mark.
He shouldn't have been in.
He should have never been in. He should have not even been involved.
Yeah, you should be like.
He should have never been broke in.
Well, you know.
I'll be honest, he shouldn't have.
Well,
he should have never. You got in the wrestling business. Stick to your fucking 1-10 fucking Jacksonville Jaguars, bitch. And here's another thing. People in fucking Jacksonville are fucking pissed off at you because you're more concerned about the goddamn fucking cosplay than your goddamn football team.
Yeah, they
that
don't
go
like
1-9, 1-10 every
like
fucking year. If you don't like it, there, Shaka, how about you sell the goddamn shitty Jaguars then? And by the way, your dad, Big Billy Busick, ain't doing that good either. He's too busy being a Busick. With his fucking handlebar mustache look like Dapper Dan over here.
Dapper Dan.
And fucking with his goddamn shitty goddamn fucking shitty goddamn handlebar fucking mustache. And fucking Tony Khan fucking think he knows how to fucking book. You are a fucking fan. You belong in the railing. You don't belong anywhere. Backstage, Mark. You belong right there sitting in them shitty goddamn seats with your balls rolled up.
You belong behind.
You belong.
Yeah, you belong behind the rail, dude. Behind the rail.
His balls go numb.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those goddamn shitty ass seats, yeah.
You know them goddamn shitty goddamn steel folding chairs.
Yeah.
And you sit there so long your balls get numb.
I tell you what,
that's where you belong.
Yeah, you know, I've sitting in that kind of chairs before.
Tony.
The balls do get a little bit numb.
That's where you belong.
I have to walk around, have to stretch them out.
That's where you belong, Tony. You belong right there. You belong behind the railing, sitting in the fucking metal folding chairs and having your balls get numb. That's where the fuck you belong. You don't belong anywhere backstage.
So, bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy.
You'll trump it, huh?
Yeah, I'll trump it.
Yeah.
I will let that company rot before I let them get a sniff.
Well, let's see. Here's the thing.
Either one.
You know, if you have a company, and you got to think about this right here. Vince Russo, we're talking about a guy that booked a match with Viagra on a pole kind of a thing.
This is
You got to think about that.
This is the guy that fucking booked Judy Bagwell on a forklift.
Yeah.
This is the guy who booked David Arquette to be fucking WCW World Champion.
Nothing against David Arquette. But
fuck David Arquette. His movies suck.
Hell, he was even lucky to be in the ring. To be in the ring.
I'm talking about as a person.
Well, as a person doesn't guess, he actually is a wrestling fan. But still.
That doesn't mean you
don't deserve you just be a world fucking champion. That's the goddamn case. Baloney Test needs to be world champion.
Then you got this guy. Then you got this Mark that I call him that dresses up like one of his fake ass wrestlers
for Halloween.
Yeah, for Halloween.
Halloween.
Oh,
then you got
dude. That is a mark straight down.
That is
from
a
heaven.
fucking mark straight down. You could see it. You could see it in his fucking sphincter of a fucking face. That he's a fucking mark.
You know what? You
can never trust a fucking mark running a company.
If I sucked all the money out of it that I could get for it, and I would stop that motherfucking shit.
No, if I was Vince, I'd be like this.
Yeah, but besides
bankrupt this bitch.
Besides, if I had the choice between Vince Russo and Chaka Khan, I'd let some motherfucker have it that don't know nothing about the wrestling business. But besides them, at least I know he'd be saying, "What the hell do I do now?"
Yeah, fuck. If it was down to Tony Khan or fucking Vince Russo, fuck, I'll give it to Dixie Carter before I give it to either of those guys.
I tell you what I do. I know exactly what I do.
Jeff Jarrett or fucking hell, call Jerry Jarrett. Let him do it.
I know exactly who I'd give it to. If I had a wrestling business and made it
I
successful,
have more faith in fucking Dixie Carter.
Made it successful, and I had a choice between them two guys, I'd give it to Caden. His imaginary shit would make it better than what they could.
Well, I'll give it to Dixie Carter.
So we're assuming that maybe Triple H and Stephanie might take it over.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know about Shane.
Well, I'd rather give it to Trips if I had a choice.
Down these two...
My first option would be Shane.
Down these two, I'll trumpet.
Yeah, I would trumpet like the Trump steaks.
These two, but between these two, I'd give it to my grandson.
At Trump University.
And have him just make a fucking shambles out of it. At least he'd still be in the family. And at least you would, bag on a flagpole or somebody dressing up like their goofy ass right